Can you hear the sound? It's the sound to change. I just arrived at this place. It's literally in the middle of nowhere. If you're wondering where I am, that's exactly where I am, and I'll show you more very soon. And sometimes to create a new personality, you've got to go through few obstacles, few people telling you that you can't have it, or you can't make it, or you can't live the life of your dreams. It's okay, because you don't have to follow what others tell you. You create your own belief structure. That's what I have learned through life, and that helps me a lot in maneuvering it. Let me show you a part of my path to my new personality today. It looks like this, and it looks sometimes in your life like that. Sometimes you're not sure. Shall you go this path, or shall you go this way? Or perhaps you should just simply remain where you are. I have my tripod because I would like to record the most out of it for you. It's the first time I'm doing this thing. I've been to this place a couple of times. I always had an intention, and most of the times it would have been cleansing some bad energy, like removing negative field around myself that I might have gathered. I'm an empath. Sometimes I somehow naturally absorb other people's emotions, and I absolutely love Balinese water-based rituals and whole Balinese religion. It is based on water. It's all around water. Every ritual, they always sprinkle a little bit of a sacred water on you. And of course, we know that water is also a creation of life. Water helps you in so many ways to let go, release anything that does not serve you. A simple shower, think of it, when you take daily, if you set an intention, being under shower and cleansing, that could be your daily ritual. You don't need to be right in the middle of nowhere in the jungle. Hold on, I'm trying to show you the bamboo trees. Let me show you what's in front of me. You don't have to go all the way to Asia. Cleansing ritual, you can simply do it daily, having your shower and setting an intention. I'm just cleansing what does not serve me. I'm letting go. Very often we are trying to hold into something. We have conversation with the person we haven't seen for a week, sometimes in our mind, going on, which is incredibly unhealthy. It's all about being righteous. It's all about, sometimes in some cases, to have the last word said, to make a point that I am the right one and you are not. What have given me a lot of peace of my life is to simply let go things. Let go of being right. Sometimes, yes, I might disagree with the person because I have my own belief structure built by now. I've got my own experiences, and I see life in so many different ways comparing to even people I have known back in London. And it's okay. We don't have to think the same way. We don't have to believe the same way. That does not mean that we need to be enemies. We can just accept things as they are. And one of the practices that helped me a lot is to accept everything the way it is. So just to see something that I might not like or might not agree with, and it builds sometimes an unnecessary tension in you, but just to say it's okay, that's fine, it is what it is, and let it go. I have arrived now into that magical place that I love, in the middle of a jungle, a beautiful setting, and I can feel the energy of it is mind blowing. Let me take you with me there for a reminder where it comes from, that beauty, absolutely stunning piece of magic. The process has begun, and while I'm going through this ceremony, I would like to share with you an interesting story from Hindu mythology that explains fire and why would someone set themselves on fire. You see, in Hindu mythology, the goddess Sati was the beloved of Shiva, and she chose the fire not out of weakness but out of truth. And when her father Daksha publicly dishonored her beloved Shiva, she refused to stay in a space that no longer aligned with her soul. She stepped into the fire as a symbol of devotion, self-respect, and transformation. Fire, in its essence, does not destroy, it actually purifies, releases, and returns us to truth. And as we move through life, we are invited to embody different aspects of the feminine within us. There are moments to nurture and moments to burn what no longer serves us. And in Bali, during a fire ceremony, you consciously offer into the flames old patterns, karma, unnecessary emotions, and energies ready to be released. The fire becomes a portal of transformation, cleansing space for a new version of you to emerge. And for me, it felt like the right time. Before traveling to Egypt and opening a new chapter in my life, I decided I was ready for this experience. As I was undergoing this for the first time, I knew it could be something exceptional, extraordinary for me before stepping in a new version of myself, to cleanse, to remove burdens, to release old energy. These are moments in life when you're called to become different expressions of the feminine. Sometimes you step into Kali energy, the goddess Kali, fierce, untamed, the fire of truth, the one who expresses anger when boundaries are crossed, who cuts through illusion, who protects her space without apology. Sometimes you become Parvati, soft, devoted, and loving, the one who nurtures, who holds, who creates safety, connection, and deep presence. And sometimes you embody Lakshmi. You enter space and you bring abundance. Your energy nourishes everything around you, and you become the source rather than the seeker. These are different stages, different expressions, and all equally powerful. And this fire ritual that I'm going through right now, as you watch the lady called Mama Bali is preparing me. So she's covering me right now in the mud to cleanse everything, remove everything that does not serve me. And it allows me to step and embody the energy of Goddess, the energy of Sati, to burn what no longer belongs to me, to release, to cleanse, to rise, and to step into a version of myself that knows her value, that holds her status and mastery, that no longer proves. And as you see now, the fire is extremely hot. There is a special pot for it, and two beautiful Balinese ladies were supporting me on that journey, and they're wrapping me up while I'm standing right on the fire. And yes, it's pretty hot. Luckily, there is a space left to breathe at the back of this structure that you see right now, but that's one of the most unusual experiences I've ever gone when it comes to cleansing. And I want you to stay with me on this journey as I quantum leap into a new version of myself. You see, the whole process is just so transformative. It literally does unchain you from the old structure and beliefs who you believe to be. And if you feel called to understand it deeper, you will be able to witness this process here as I continue experiencing it. And you see, the Mama Bali, she was calling my ancestors, and she was praying to create that energetic field where everything can be dissolved and can be gone for good, where any energy that does not serve me can be released. And yeah, that's how it looked like. Not sure how exactly the number of the temperature, how was it, but you see, when it got too hot, they've let the body breathe. So it's not completely on fire, but it's still quite an experience. And yes, I could feel the heat. And the last stage was again cleansing whatever else that had to be cleansed, remove any bad karma, any negativity, any entities, if there were any. And then I was given to choose some medicine, which was some herbs the Balinese people eat during this practice. And the last interesting thing was that all the ash, when I dived into the water, was poured over my head. The Mama Bali, just the lady you saw in the white, the priestess, she just poured it in the water and went through my head, body, and it felt very, very powerfully and symbolically. It meant to me that I was reborn just as Phoenix was coming from the ashes into that new chapter of my life that I was so ready for. You'll see it actually now. She poured it all over my head. And here comes blessing, where the body is clean. It's ready for a new outfit. The aura is shining bright, and you can see it in the reflection of the sarong I'm wearing now. And I'm drinking a holy water right from the priestess, which is absolutely brilliant and extremely powerful. And what a blessing it was to go through this transformative journey with Mama Bali. I'm here left to meditate and remain in tranquility and peace. The energy of this space is just unbelievably magical. And if you would like to have the same experience, you come to Bali, just message me and I'll support you to go through that absolutely phenomenal experience, through a beautiful ritual that you deserve.